God is tender love. There are moments of such stress, and what we need to do more than ever is to remember this truth. All God can do is love. Today, I want to talk to you again about one of the parables of Jesus. It's in the 13th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. And as I was reading this again, I was thinking, I wonder, because I'm such a city person, I like cities. I like the energy, I like the people, the crowded places. I wonder if Jesus would have liked cities, because Jesus lived in the country. And so many of his lessons he taught were examples from country living. And this teaching he gives us in the 13th chapter of Matthew, again, is about seeds. Jesus said this, "The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and he went his way." I'm from the city. I don't know how to plant wheat. And for a long time, I didn't even know what tares were. Tares are a plant that looks like wheat. They're very tricky, the tares. They mimic the wheat, which is the good food. But tares do not have nutritional value. Tares do not feed us. In fact, some of them could make us sick if we ate them. A good farmer needs to know the difference between the wheat and the tares. Jesus said that he planted the good seeds. The Son of Man came to plant these good seeds. The good seeds, we can think of it this way, and of course there's many ways to think about it, the meaning of a parable, but the good seeds are our good thoughts. These are the thoughts that align with God's thoughts. And when we think these thoughts, then they sprout and grow and create the life that we want to live and the life that God wants us to live. The bad seeds, those which sprout and become the tares, those thoughts come from the enemy. Jesus says this, that the enemy plants the seeds of the tares. These thoughts are destructive to our lives. I'm amazed right now as I think about this teaching of the wheat and the tares. The thoughts do create our experience. A thought leads to an act. And we see people around us. Some say, well, I'm going to wear a mask when I go out to protect others and to protect myself. And then there's others who say, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't have to do that. Here's a perfect example of when somebody thinks a healthy thought, which comes from God, I will do something to protect myself and others. That's a good thought. Wearing a mask is a good thing. But for somebody to say, well, I'm not going to do that. You can't tell me what to do. That is a thought that comes from the enemy. We choose the thoughts we think, and those thoughts produce the fruit of our lives. Jesus said at the end of the teaching, let anyone who has ears listen. Jesus is saying, you have the opportunity to understand what I'm saying, but you have to listen. You have to listen with not only your mind, but listen with your heart. Jesus is offering each of us the opportunity for freedom. And this is the whole point of all of this. It's to be free, to be free from the things that are destructive, to be free from the enemy, and free to live the life we want. God is with you. Choose the thoughts that will build your life. Choose the thoughts that God wants to give you. And indeed, you will be free.